Recently I've made a community post asking y'all to name a JoJo character, and I've also asked my Discord server the same thing, which you can join, by the way, if you support me on Ko-fi. Now, I was vague about what video I was going to make, and that was completely intentional, so I'm going to drop the ball now, and I'm going to say that this is going to be a character slander video. By the way, I'm sorry that my voice is kind of raspier than usual. I'm sick. But okay, so originally I wanted to slander specific characters that I had in mind. But then I thought, you know what? There are many characters in this series that I think are slander worthy. And honestly, I might as well just ask my audience to name a few. Now, the reason I was being intentionally vague, however, was because I knew that if I said this was going to be a character slander video, that I would have been hit with the most predictable shit ever. Ironically, these characters were still mentioned, but I also got a diverse variety of other characters. So yeah, I think that taking this approach indeed was a good idea. If you did comment your favorite characters down, however, I'm sorry. Just know that none of this is serious and that this is just meant to be a funny video and nothing more. Now, as much as I think that it was totally girlboss of him that he shitted and farted in Polnareff's face, and overall not giving any shits about this mission since day one he was introduced. Did they really need to change his design? Like, why couldn't they keep him why couldn't they just let him still look like an actual dog? Like, they did not have to ugly Sonicify him like that. Like, honestly, I'd rather have this bitch ass dog stare into my soul than being in the presence of whatever the hell this is. Is it bad that I honestly forgot who he was until I looked it up? Like, you're so damn forgettable. All he did was hide behind a mirror and get laughed at. Where do I even begin with this motherfucker? Honestly, I don't have many bad things to say about Josuke. He's a good boy. For someone who said she did not have a lot of things to say about Josuke, this will in fact be the longest section of the video. But you know, just because I don't have many doesn't mean I have nothing to say about him. First off, his grandfather is a total bastard. Like, yes, my dear audience, I am sorry to inform y'all that this is in fact a Ryohei Higashikata hate account. Second, honestly, when Josuke was pulling the "But he's your father" card when Keicho was beating the shit out of his dad, to say that I am salty is a huge understatement. Like, yes, Josuke, I'm sorry, but literally the only information that you were given about his dad, like, before he got yassified, is that he is an abusive piece of shit that beats the shit out of his children that were not even two digits old at the time. Like, I'm sorry, but out of everything that Keicho has done, him trying to kill his dad is honestly the most justified out of all of his actions. Like, I'm sorry, but Mansaku spending the last 10 years trying to piece a photo of his family together does not change the fact that he's a fucking piece of shit. And yeah, my biggest beef with this arc has to be how forgiving most of the characters are towards him, except for Keicho, obviously. Honestly, the actual best boy in the series. I genuinely have nothing bad to say about him at all. The only complaint that I have about him is that he was too much of a pussy to kill Dio. Like, oh my god, just pull the damn trigger. Part 3 would have been much shorter. This bitch ass managed to give off more Radito energy than Keicho ever could hope to. And I didn't think that was possible. Honestly, what do you want me to say about this James Charles looking spider licking bitch ass Shoda-com? I seriously read Steel Ball Run just so that I can comment on this character. Honestly, I realize now how unnecessary that was, because the biggest complaint I have about him is how much I think he looks like a fucking piss baby. I think this emo scene bitch should have at least tried to kiss his scene kid daughter before trying to kill her. Like a goodnight kiss, if you will. Okay, but the Atrusha agenda aside, aside from him being a total bitch ass emo fashion disaster, the fact he's the antagonist of my least favorite JoJo part, this secretive bitch killed fucking Polnareff, one of the best characters in the series, to be honest. I know he's inside of the turtle or whatever now, but like, Polnareff did not deserve that! I'll call it there, as that's all. If you did like this video, drop a like. If you didn't like this video, drop a dislike. If you want more of this kind of videos, which is basically just me rambling about JoJo stuff or whatever else I want, please subscribe. I don't know. Bye!